today I have a rock and roll warrior in the house. I mean, come on. Tina Turner recorded 9 of her songs. Her name is Holly Knight. She's a rock and roll legend, songwriter, Hall of Famer. And she'll bust your chops if you get on the wrong side of Holly. Don't mess with her. But she's cool. She's all rock and roll. And she's a legend. And she's here to talk about her new book. It's all going to happen now. Don't touch that dial. All right, everybody. You'll be able to order her book. Links are in our description down below. It is everywhere, but I'm going to welcome the beautiful Miss Holly Knight to the studio. Welcome, Holly, right here. Welcome, hon. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing really good. You are a rock and roll warrior because you what? You're beautiful, you're great, you're talented, and you write the best songs. And I feel like I know you from even listening to you. You know, on the book. Is that your voice?
Yeah, I did. I narrated the entire book.
Mm-hmm. Now, I got to ask you, how long does that take to do something like that?
It really only took 3.5 days, which surprised me. But I guess we were doing well enough that we didn't have to stop and redo a ton of stuff. You know, I mean, we did a certain amount.
Yeah.
But yeah. Mm-hmm.
No stuttering? Like I would be stuttering. I'm from Brooklyn.
No, I stammered and stuttered and spittled and all that stuff. But you know, it started it out.
You sounded so professional, so well spoken. You know, I was like, wow,
really?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, is she really from New York?
Yeah, I know. I was surprised because I can't even listen. I can't listen to my own voice. You know.
Really?
Yeah, it's really hard for me to listen. But I had a director who directed me, so the feedback came from him. You know, or if I mispronounced a word. Like, you know, the word ALBEIT, and I thought it was albeit.
Yeah.
It's albeit.
Oh, so, really?
Yeah.
Like, originally, you were trying just to be a rock and roller, like just play music, get into a band, and then you got into songwriting, which wasn't even in your world. You weren't even thinking about being a songwriter, in the beginning.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as to say it wasn't in my world because, you know, writing is a part of very much, you either have to be a musician or a lyricist or something anyway. So,
yeah.
And I was very much a musician. You know, I started piano when I was 4 and I took classical piano for 10 years and it was my first language. And then I discovered rock music and the louder, the better.
We are young. Heartache to heartache, we stand. No promises, no demands. Love is a battlefield.
That's sort of when I took a right turn. It was either right or left, but either way, it was music, and I always loved music. So, but yeah, no, I hadn't really. It was not in my mind. I wanted to be a musician in a band and be a rock star. I didn't know that writing was a separate thing that you could do. You know,
it was something you said when Tina Turner did your song, and you in the book you were talking about just like she made it her own. But it's like you could be in a store, you could be somewhere, and these aren't your exact words, but people don't know that's you doing it. It's like, you know, me, I'd want to shout and go, "Hey, that's me! I wrote that."
I did that once, and it was totally cringeworthy because it was with John Mayer, and he had moved into my neighborhood, and he was in the store, and I thought, oh my God, I would give anything to write with him or at least meet him, you know. Mm-hmm. And I went up to him and I told him who I was. And he kind of looked at me like he thought I was full of shit or something, or was unimpressed. But that's the only time I've done it.
So wait a second. So you're a John Mayer fan?
Yeah.
You think he's good looking?
Yeah, I think he's, yeah, I do.
Okay.
But he does make ugly faces sometimes. I actually like him because I love his voice and I love his musicianship. And I just thought writing with him would be the coolest thing ever. I'm interested in him romantically because he's got the worst reputation anyway.
Yeah, he's like the Warren Beatty, but he has great
Yeah.
hair. He's good. Can I tell you a secret that you won't share with anybody?
You want to sleep with him?
We're kind of related.
Oh yeah? How? Okay, what's the 6 degrees of separation?
Me and him are the same uncle for the same kid.
Okay.
Yeah, my sister is married to his older brother, Carl.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
John.
you're both uncles.
Yeah, we're both uncles to
That's
my sister
cool.
Shira. Her name is Mayor now. And I'm gonna send this video to Carl. No, but Carl is great.
Have you met John?
Yeah, we all went Thanksgiving, spent Thanksgiving together. Like, yeah. So see, you learn something every day. Not only I know Vinnie Poncia, me and Mayor are an uncle. One's loaded and has nice watches, and one is, has a laptop and makes a show, and it bugs people like you to come on. I made you laugh again. I'm winning. It's getting there. We're getting there. Okay. But okay. So let's go back. Okay. So John Mayer. So when he did at the end of the conversation with John, did he like realize, oh, wow, nice to meet you?
No, he was like totally unimpressed.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to fix his wagon and fix this situation.
Or
Okay.
maybe he just thought I was making it up, or maybe he's like so young he doesn't know the songs, which I find hard to believe.
Come on.
Or maybe he was just didn't want to be bothered at that moment. Probably
Holly, everybody knows the songs. Come on, you better be good to me. Everybody knows Love is a Battlefield.
Love is a battlefield.
So all you people out there, links will be in the description right there. My crazy life writing the hits and rocking the MTV 80s. It was a crazy life. But it was crazy.
Yeah.
So,
but it was crazy in a sort of
fun. It was
fun. I can't say innocent because it wasn't very innocent, but it was in a way compared to the world that we live in now.
I am the warrior. Links will be in the description down below. My crazy life writing the hits and rocking the MTV 80s. We'll have her come back. And if you did enjoy this episode, put your comments down below. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and share this with somebody who loves rock and roll as much as you do. Until then, I'll catch you all later. Now get out of here, you crazy kids. Mwah.